Hey YouTube, Computer Kid 22 here. Another deck profile for you. Vayu Turbo, March 2011. Well, that's the ban list anyway. Just my collection of Stardust Phantoms. Looking for as many as I can. I have 8 so far. Just want to put them all over my wall really because I like them that much. So just thought I'd show you them because I can really. First things first. This was this deck's first day of testing. It did really well. Out of 18 people, I came 11th. I won 2 games, lost 2 games, which isn't too bad in my opinion. So it depends on the way you look at it, really. So yeah, I'll get down to the deck. Vayu Turbo, March 2011. First up, as you saw, we have the Dark Arm Dragon, staple in this deck in my opinion. So you get out really easy, really. Gale, just because you can, really. Plaguespreader Zombie, extremely good in this deck. Ditch it, bring it back, synchro, do feck loads with it. Next up we have the Necro Gardna. You ditch it to the graveyard, your opponent attacks, you can remove this from play. I don't tend to do it unless you really need to, so it depends on the way you play your decks, really. Next up, one of the heart of the decks is Grepher, ×3. Mr. Sirocco, thank you to you for lending these to me today. I have 2 super rare ones. These are Sirocco's ultra rare, as you can probably tell by the name being gold. I have 2 super rare ones, but need 1 more, and as soon as I get that 1 more, which shouldn't be too hard to get really, you can have them back. Well, you can have them back anytime really because they're yours. Next up, 2 Armageddon Knights. Not as good as Grepher, but still just sends 1 when it's summoned, so it's really cool. Heart of the deck gives it its name. Round of applause. Drum roll please. Vayu ×3. In the graveyard, synchro for a Blackwing synchro monster. Loses its effect, but doesn't matter because the Blackwing synchros are really powerful as it is, 25 and 23. And Silver Wind is 28, but you can't really go into Silver Wind much with this deck. So next up we have the 3 Bora. 1700 piercing beta. Like I said, with Vayu you're going to be synchro into Blackwing synchros a lot, so you can special summon him when there's another Blackwing on the field which isn't Bora, so that's why he's there. With Sirocco you can just pump like shit. Next up we have the 1 Kalut. Thank you Konami for fucking putting this down. Lol. Yeah, highlights. Next up we have the 3 Sirocco. Normal summon if you don't have anything on your side of the field. 2000 attack, can pump your Blackwings up for every Blackwing on the field, so it's really good in a mirror match. It's really good as it is anyway. Next up we have Elphin The Raven. This card is insane in my opinion. Since Vayu's been put down to 1, I honestly think this is my new favourite card. My new favourite Blackwing. Just for the pure fact that if you have a Blackwing on your side of the field, which you're going to have, you can normal summon it. And it's 2200 beta, and when it's normal summoned, you can switch your opponent's monster's battle position. So really good. 2200 beta, level 7 if it's in the graveyard with Vayu. Next up, which is Armor Master. Next up, spells. We have the Spell and Trap Destruction, which is double MST. And then Spell and Trap Return, which is Trinade. Next up we have the cards to get the deck going. We have Rota to get your Greffers and Armageddon Knights to your hand, so you can get the deck rolling, ditching stuff to the graveyard, do feck loads with Vayu. I can never say that name right. Foolish Burial. If you've got Vayu in the graveyard, send Elphin or Sirocco, or if you've got either one of them 2 in the graveyard, you can send your Vayu. Black Whirlwind, summon out your Sirocco, get Vayu or Bora to hand, special Bora, pump it up, attack for 3/7 piercing. Stuff to get your stuff back from the graveyard. You have Pot of Avarice, return 5 monsters, draw 2. Dark Eruption, get back your Kalut, what's it called, Armageddon Knight. Bring back your Armageddon Knight, send another monster to graveyard, such and such. Monster Reincarnation and Monster Reborn. Ditch a card, ditch any card. I thought it was only monster, that's why I didn't think it was that good. Ditch any card, bring one back to your hand. Love that card. And Monster Reborn, just for the lols. Burial from a different dimension. Put up to 3 cards in your removed from play zone back to your graveyard. No brainer there, really. Vayu, Plague, anything really. Necro, anything you may be helpful with. Allure of Darkness, just for the draw power, and can help really. Mirror Force, you should all know what that does. Now, if you watch my other Blackwing videos, you know my favourite tech by now is Magical Cylinder, just because it looks sexy and for what it does. I'd run this over Deep Prison any day. The Trap Destruction, or Trap MST, or whatever you want to call it, it's Icarus Attack. If you get stuck in a tight situation, you have to summon out your Vayu. You can set this and ditch the Vayu, or tribute the Vayu. Next up we have 2 bottomless trap holes for the... Sorry, a little bit of silence there. The oh, God damn it, you know what I'm on about. The monsters, remove them from play. Extra deck, 2 Stardust Dragons. Don't really ever go into this guy, he's only in there because he's ultra rare and he's first ed. Next up we have Scrap Dragon. Got this today, extremely happy I got it because I've always wanted to own my own one. No, sorry, I thought my dad was going to come in and ruin the video, so I thought I'd have to do it all over again. Colossal Fire. I only just put him in. Mr. Sirocco said I should. Well, a load of people said I should really, but I couldn't because the tournament had already started, and most people, if you know, you can't change your deck once the tournament started. But you've got your 5 warrior types, which is your Grepher. Oh, Necro. Yeah, you've got 6. 3 Grepher, 2 Necro. No, 1 Necro, 3 Grepher, and 2 Armageddon Knight. So it puts it up to 3/4, which is really good, and it comes back when it's destroyed by battle. Silverwind the Ascendant. Silverwind? Yeah, Silverwind the Ascendant. Don't ever go into him, to be honest. I have no reason to. Can't anyway, I don't think. Unless Vayu doesn't have its effect, which you can't do because you don't have Shura. Or unless your opponent's stupid enough to, Vayu it. 3 Armed Wings. Yeah. 2 Ultra, 1 Gold. I want to try and get rid of that for another Ultra one, just because it looks better. Same sort of thing, same sort of problem with the Armed Wings. 2 Super and 1 Gold. I want to get rid of that for another Super one. Next we have the level... Oh yeah, the other level 7 is Black Rose Dragon. And next up we have the level 6s is Iron Chain Dragon and Brio. Iron Chain Dragon helps a lot. I was playing John yesterday, another member of my team, and I kept milling his stuff and he was getting really annoyed. So yeah, that's the deck. Vayu Turbo, March ban list 2011. Hope you enjoyed it. There's no side deck to this yet, so I was going to leave my side deck to your guys' hands actually, seeing what sort of stuff you guys would put in a side deck. Put in the side deck for this sort of deck. I'll use it. If it works, I'll give you a shout out in one of my videos. I'll get Mr. Sirocco to give you a shout out as well. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Do what you usually do. And peace out, YouTube. Catch you later.